Now, imagine you're driving along one day and suddenly you veer off into a lake. It does happen, seriously. It does happen, seriously. Every year in Britain, more people drown in cars than on boating lakes. It's absolutely true. So, I decided, well, Jeremy and James decided that I should investigate this by drowning myself.
First, stunt coordinator Sean Rogers took me aside for a quiet word.
So this is not to scare you, it's just to show you how quickly this car could fill up, all right?
Okay.
Now, if you wait, talking about the water coming in, coming in, coming in.
And that's it.
And now it's gone.
That's quick, isn't it?
Okay? So you haven't got time to muck about.
Now, obviously, it isn't a good idea to simply drive a car into a lake and see what happens. Instead, we've got ourselves a tank and some safety divers. Now all I need to do is learn some basic diving techniques, just in case things go wrong. Before we did the stunt for real, I had to go underwater to practice the emergency hand signals in case there was a problem and the divers had to give me air. Then, just to spice things up a bit, they ripped my face mask off without warning. And sure enough, within seconds, I was breathing water. Not a good start. And then, to add insult to my likely injuries, I got first sight of my potential coffin. An F-Reg Vauxhall Carlton. Not even a GSI. Oh, thank you. As the time approached to actually do this, even though I knew I had a host of safety people around me to make sure I was okay, I've got to confess, my nerves were on edge.
Okay, I'm swinging above the water in a car. About to have a horrible accident. Real fear. A real sense of fear.
Okay. Richard, you okay?
I'm okay.
Ready, Fred? Divers ready? Okay, stand by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action!
And we'll find out later if I die. Now, earlier on, we left me dangling above a tank of water in a large Vauxhall, which interestingly came in 74th in the survey. I can testify anyway that it lets water in. Now, this theory runs that you're supposed to sit in the car and let it fill up with water until the pressure equalises and you can open the door and get out. Well, let's see what really happened.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action!
We're now on the water. Now, surprisingly, it's sinking fast from the back. I didn't expect that. I can hear the water coming in. It's around my feet. It's a very strange feeling. I feel the panic rising with the water. You can hear it in my voice. It's around my ankles. I think the central locking is going crazy. Now I can see the water at the glass, and that is scary. It's coming up to my stomach. It's controlling panic. I'm starting to get my breaths ready, and I'm leaning a lot as well. I'm going to save the last bit of air. Because it's no good thinking you can sit in here for ages. I'm going to have to take my last breath. We're going very sideways. This is very frightening.
Now remember, the theory goes that as soon as the car fills with water, the pressure should be equalised and the doors should open easily. But as the car sank, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't open the door. It was 30 seconds since I'd taken my last breath. 30 seconds since I should have been able to open that door. But still, it wouldn't budge. I realized I wasn't going to get out. Eventually, the car hit the bottom of the tank, but it still took more precious seconds for the water pressure to equalize. Only then could I open the door and escape. If it was for real, I'm pretty sure I would have drowned.
So did you die in the making of that film?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it was real, yes, I did.
And the thing is, it was very lucky you were in the GL model, because that was the one that did come with the diver in the back seat with the aqualung.
Yeah. If it had been an L, that would have been it, curtains.
I just got to get straight in my head. If the thing's sinking, you have to wait for it to get to the bottom.
Yes, because as it sinks, there's always greater pressure on the outside, basically. It doesn't catch up until it stays at the same point. So you have to wait
for it to get to the bottom, then you can get out.
And then the pressure slowly equalises and you can get out and swim.
Which is all right if it's, what, 5-10 feet deep?
Yeah, but I mean, it could be 150 feet. So that advice goes out the window, basically. And ROSPA now say, if you do drive into the water, get out as fast as you can. Don't mess about. So I gave that a go as well.
Did you die that time?
Well, let's find out.
5, 4, 3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
Okay, we're going in from a big drop this time. Straight in the water. Now we'll try the windows. Nothing. I'm going to try the door. It's very difficult. Well, I went for the windows. As the advice says, nothing doing. And it sank quickly that time. But I went for the door straight away. And as I tried it, I feel like I've wrenched my arm. It started okay. As soon as the car started to descend, you could just feel it. It was just getting harder to do. So there you go. If you do drive into the drink, according to my experience and what ROSPA says, just get out as fast as you can. Today, we'll be using this huge airfield as our playground.
We're staying pretty faithful to the game you know and love, but we've just gone a bit more ambitious.
Now, instead of string, we've got these huge cranes that we can hang stuff from and then swing it about with gay abandon.
All we need now is some conkers.
And here they are, 6 ripe beauties that fell from the old fiberglass chestnut tree.
And the rules are really child's play. First, we choose 3 conkers each. See, I was going to go for this Sprite Musketeer for one of mine.
Oh, look at Monza!
This has got a galvanised chassis, which yours hasn't.
Sturdy stuff, that.
Now, in real conkers, the skill is in the choosing of your conker. You might have a 3er, but the other bloke could pull out a 9er.
And it's the same here today, but different. The skill is in the choice of caravan.
I, for example, have gone for this 1983 Eccles Amethyst 2-berth with flip-down sink, porta-potty and an all-up weight of 530 kilograms.
I've gone for this 4-berth Piper 415. At 700 kilos, it's a big one.
Unfortunately, health and safety have found out about our conker game and have stepped in with some precautions.
There you go, and I feel perfectly happy about being hit in the face by a caravan. The conkers are a splendid 50 feet apart, and Richard will take first swing. Hammond is expecting victory with the much heavier Piper.
Right, here we go. Our first conker of the season. 3, 2, 1.
That's lovely.
Oh, no! No, it's mine! Yes!
At first, it looked as though David had felled Goliath. But then, the 2-berth Amethyst crumbled. I've still got one wall left. Hang on, it's not over yet.
It's still conking. 1-0. James, we are grown men playing conkers and caravans.
That's okay. It's better than working in a bank. Round 2. It's my turn to swing, and Richard has gone for a Monza. Against it, I'm going to pitch the Sprite Musketeer, 630 kilograms.
So 690 for the Monza. It's lighter. You've had it.
The Monza is weakened.
Victory! Oh!
Yes! That's magnificent! Right, I won that one.
So, as is the way in television, the scores are level as we go into the final round. It's James's turn to swing again, but I am noisily confident.
Let me just tell you what you're going up against here.
Yeah.
That's an Abbey GT, 754 kilos. It's the heaviest one we've had. It's got hot and cold running water, a separate bathroom. It's the most modern. It's a winner, you've had it.
I think I'm worried. One for all and all for one, mate.
James's musketeer is battered, but defiant.
3, 2, 1, dive!
Oh, look, just give up.
Oh,
I'm sorry, mate, the musketeer bought the farm.
no! You are the winner of Caravan Conkers.
Yes, a lifelong ambition achieved.
This is the new Toyota Aygo, and it's a tiny city car, the smallest vehicle that Toyota has ever sold in Europe.
In truth, that's not very interesting. But then neither are Toyota cars. In the main, people buy them because they never break down. But we think the Aygo is interesting.
Firstly, it looks great, kind of young and cute.
Secondly, it's cheap. It costs just £7,000. Now, you might think we're just into solid gold Lamborghinis and Ferraris with jet engines, and you'd be right. But we do love cheap cars, especially clever cheap cars. Let me explain.
Some cars are designed and then built cheaply. The Aygo was designed to be cheap from the start. It's in its genes.
Look at this. In most hatchbacks, the hatch is a piece of metal and glass. In this case, it is just one sheet of glass, which means they save money on expensive metal pressings. And it only needs one gas strut to hold it up. And there's even just one piece of string to hold up the parcel shelf. It all adds up. And look inside. Just simple painted metal, and no extra fripperies like dual controls for the windows on the driver's side. In most cars as well, the seats are different for passenger and driver. In this car, they're both exactly the same, and that saves costs at the factory.
They've also lopped a cylinder off the engine, leaving 3, which saves money and weight, which means this tiny car has a tiny thirst.
It's also put together like Lego, so if you say smack a bumper, it removes with just 2 bolts. Now that brings servicing costs down, and that means the insurance is cheaper. It gets a rating of just Group 1.
Although it's been built in the cheapest possible way, they've left in stuff that you'd like. Little things that make driving civilised.
So you get ABS and airbags, and you can have sat, nav and air conditioning if you want. But there's other stuff, little touches that let you know they've really thought about it. Here, on the stereo, there's a socket so you can plug your iPod in.
So, we like the cut of its jib, but the Aygo is a city car. So now we're going to find out if it's nippy, light on its feet, good at changing direction, darting in and out of traffic, that sort of thing. And to do that, we're going to have a game of football.
Yes, welcome to the world premiere of Aygo five-a-side football.
It's a new Top Gear sport. Last year we tried to get historic people carrier racing off the ground and absolutely nobody could care less. This will probably be the same.
The rules are simple. It's playground five-a-side with no goalie. Now, obviously, the players need quality drivers. So as team captain, I'm going to pick them, along with the other team captain, Jose Mourinho.
OK, go on, then you pick first.
All right, well, I quite like the sound of this Russ Swift bloke. He's been part of a display team, and he's appeared on Silla's Moment of Truth, so he must be good. Mr. Swift, please.
bet.
Here's
Right.
your free shirt, mate.
I'll have the boy then. I'll have Paul Swift, the other half of that duo. He was actually British Auto Test champion in 2004, so there's your T-shirt. Thank you very much.
Matt Neal, 4 times British Touring Car Championship champion.
I want a bit of age and experience on my team, and you can't get more of that than with Tim Harvey. Started racing professionally in 1821.
Dan Eves, current BTCC Championship champion. Sir, you've won a shirt.
Ben Collins, because he's done Formula 1 testing, he's racing ASCAR, NASCAR. There you go.
T-shirt.
Robert Huff, already the Seat Cupra Championship, 3 times winner.
Tom Chilton, youngest ever guy to win a race in the BTCC Championship.
What's that got to do with football?
Absolutely nothing.
With the players picked, it was time for some complex team tactics.
Move around and put the ball between those posts.
To win the game, you've got to score more goals than the other team, OK?
And then, while the teams limbered up, James and I tossed for the kickoff.
Heads.
Heads it is.
Yeah! Good luck then, sir.
May the best team win.
Mine. Kick-off, this is it. Oh! That's not good. Let's head off number 4 there. Acceleration's good.
The Aygo was also agile.
The steering on this car is light. It's easy to manoeuvre in a supermarket car park football situation.
But more than that, the Aygo allowed James to do the first sporting thing in his life.
Headed. I'm through. Yes, I've scored a goal at football! Oh, I've scored a goal!
I won the kick-off, so here it comes. Yes, yes, we're finally getting at their end. Oops. Oh, that's a big one. Brakes are pretty good.
I'm dribbling. Then the Reds made a break for the blue goal, but Hammond used the Aygo's low weight to make a brilliant interception.
Handbrake's good.
Next, May in red 1 was going for a second goal when...
Oh no, I've caught him in the old man! I screwed that up! Half-time. But the clutch is pleased. And the cars changed ends.
Here we go, second half. It's our chance for an equaliser.
My kick-off. I've dummied him, and we're off to the goal. Oh no, we've lost possession. Oh no, they're steaming straight for it.
That was the equaliser for blue.
I'll kick off again, and I'm passing it to Russ Swift. Oh, he's punted it straight over their line. Oh, and he's taking it down the wing. They've cleared it, and they're away.
By now, we'd found out that the Aygo has all the makings of a great little city car, and that was good, as with just a few minutes to go and the scores at 1-1, the match got dirty.
Door ball, that's not allowed. One of the things I will say about this car, it does withstand quite severe knocks very well. Oh no, my own man's reversed into me. This is heart-stopping stuff.
And then, just before the final whistle, with James defending the goal...
Dad, I've stalled. Oh.
Yes!
I can't stand it.
Magnificent!
No backache.
Where's your boot?
Well,
As you can see, we're not exactly travelling heavy, but even our tiny suitcases were way too ambitious. There's saddlebags!
2 of them. I've worked out a system, okay? What I'll do is, I'll just...
Now that's really elegant and sophisticated, I like it.
What about yours then? Oh.
There you are, you see, look!
Well, actually, that's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. You just pop your bag in there like that, and
Yes.
You're away.
Hang on, there's a problem here, though, because look, this dips in here. You couldn't put anything in there. That boot is there purely to accommodate the boot lid.
So, I put my bag in the Ferrari with James's, and we set off. And straight into a serious problem. The exit to the car park was different to the entrance. And boy, was it tight.
This is just impossible.
Can't carry their own briefcases. Can't get out of the car park. Useless.
Richard, you are so close to that.
Let me out, please. Merci.
I was in trouble. My clutch was billowing smoke and the handbrake wouldn't work.
Don't go too close, the handbrake doesn't hold it.
But worse was to come.
We're not going to get out of there, are we?
Not only was the car stuck in the doorway, but I was stuck in the car, unable to open the door.
It is slightly embarrassing now. Yeah, a lot of people looking.
Jeremy, meanwhile, was finding it hard to come and help.
That's dignified.
And James couldn't be bothered.
At least we're not making a spectacle, because that would be embarrassing.
If you're thinking about buying a supercar, my suggestion is, yes, just don't go near a built-up area with it.
Paris, supercars, glamour. Yeah.
Getting his car out of here is academic, frankly, because I don't think the Ford, which is wider than that, is going to fit through here. This was reassuring news for the people stuck behind us. We have actually dismantled the Zonda to get it off. We've taken this off its front spoiler.
This is it. Most exciting piece of driving I have ever done.
Everybody's watching, but don't let that put you off, okay?
There's no crowd here at all.
Right, here I go.
I think we might be picking up some more bits of Zonda in a minute. And oh, it's such an expensive car. Oh, I can't bear to watch.
I can't watch this. I like cars too much. I mean,
I'm out!
yes, he's
done
through.
Bravo.
And then it was the turn of the wide boy.
Oh man, that is unbelievably tight.
You all right on that side?
That is brushing. Oh yes. Sort of stop Paris.
I'll be out of here in less than 20 seconds.
Slowly.
Come on then.
Go on.
Very, I mean, inch it. Yep, you're out. That's it. We'll do it. Good. Ah, there's a jam. Yes. All these people have been kept waiting by us, and they look cross. Still.
Right, here we go. Milan. 500 miles, all of them fast.
Back on the road, we got into the routine of finding fault with each other's cars. That Zonda is. It's like a lion in orange dungarees, kind of fierce, but ridiculous all at the same time.
Problem with the Ferrari is it is that little bit more understated, and that's no good in a supercar. It's supposed to be loud and over the top. You go to a fancy dress party, you're supposed to come as a carrot or a big mouse.
Here comes Jeremy. Listen to the evocative sound of ironmongery. Interestingly, I think the Zonda is the sort of car for people who worry too much about their teeth.
I have not had my tea done. Well, Jeremy's been on the go for 5 or 10 minutes now without refueling. Must have been very light on the throttle.
After the fill-up, it started to rain, which wasn't a problem at all for most of us.
Oh no! I need a junction! Please!
As the miles racked up, one thing became clear. The Ford was easily the most civilised. Round about now, Richard's buttocks are going to be ruined. And I'm so comfortable still.
Right, by my calculations, about 150 miles to go, and I think it's time we made things a bit more interesting.
What, you're suggesting we turn off the motorway?
Not suggesting, sir, we are turning off the motorway.
Oh, crikey, Jeremy, that sounds bad.
On the motorway, the brute force of the Ford and Zonda was hard to match. Now it was time to see who was the boss on the back roads. But first, inevitably,
How can he need more?
have you noticed how his right bicep is now slightly bigger than his left one? Have you also noticed that when he fills his car up, he stands like a teapot?
James, I've run out of money.
Have you? What an interesting predicament.
Please, can I borrow some money?
We're not bailing you
to
out.
pay for your petrol.
Yes.
Right. The nation is observing.
I haven't got any money.
Fund your ridiculous petrol habit. Right, this is where the Ferrari claws it back. See, what the other two have there are great big, coarse, heavy workman's boots. What I have here is a ballerina's point shoe.
Suddenly the Zonda feels quite wide.
I've got ceramic discs, I've got something called an E-diff, which Michael Schumacher also has on his F1 car, and I've got a 5-position traction control setting.
Actually, to be honest, I'd love to be driving that Ferrari on this road, because it is a piece of engineering brilliance, that car. I wouldn't like to be driving Richard's car.
Hold on, Warren. You're supposed to have traction control!
Here comes Captain Slow. It's absolute magic, this thing.
Sometimes James's sense of direction let him down a bit, but there was no doubt that in this terrain his car was brilliant. A point I conceded with typical good grace. If you live in a gorge in southwest France, you're definitely better off with his Ferrari. You really are.
Of course, there are some elements of the real world that even a supercar can't get you out of.
I've never seen you drive fast before. So when I was following...
The thing is, driving fast is for a particular time and place. I can do it, I just only do it occasionally because I'm a gentleman.
It was going so well, and now you're making it
this.
sound boring.
Are you really struggling in the Zonda?
Well, the thing about this, it's amazingly easy to drive at ordinary speeds, I mean, despite looking like it does. But when you press on, it's like you're tag fighting with a kickboxer and it's quite nice. And then you say, go on then, give me your best shot. And he takes your head off.
But I bet this Ford is probably the worst handling car here. I'll concede that. No American who designed that chassis is even half aware that a road like this exists.
Yes.
They just
yeah,
don't
that
know.
would make sense.
If you brought an American here, he would die of shock.
Can I just say also that if I'd had a look down there before we did this, I'd have taken it out of sport and been Captain Slow again. I mean, look at that.
Have you been in a race?
Only very briefly. Didn't like it.
Then we moved on to more important matters.
Exactly. I have not had my teeth done.
The launch site was a military base whose whereabouts are a top secret. The build began, and soon the main fuel tank was assembled and attached to the launch pad, together with the solid rocket boosters. These parts contained the 8.5 tons of rocket power that would take the Reliant up into the heavens.
Here's what terrifies me. As it is here on that, let's be honest, bit of scaffolding.
Yeah.
Just the tiniest, like that's Birmingham or that's John and Groats.
Look, it's fine. It's held down with some old concrete blocks and some straps that you use to hold furniture down in a removal van. That's perfect.
Right, there must be something useful we can do somewhere.
As it happened, there was. We were sent off to dig a bunker for Steve, the model airplane pilot who would glide the Reliant in. But that wasn't easy, because the launch site is littered with unexploded bombs.
Thank you for choosing a precision metal detector. With your metal detector, you can hunt for coins, relics, jewellery, gold and silver just about anywhere.
Does it say bombs?
No.
James had bought his metal detector at Argos. So I got myself some serious body armour.
You found my JCB.
I've just worked out something, though, from this. It only works down to a depth of about 3 inches.
As it turned out, it all went rather well. In the main.
Look what he's done. You Philistine. Finally, our bunker was finished. So that's it then. Good. With Steve now fully protected, we went back to the launch site, where there was good news. Bang on time for its date with destiny, the Reliant Robin had arrived.
You're all right. You're all right.
Keep it coming.
You're all right.
On that line.
You're all right.
Yep.
You're all right. Back.
Nice. And stop. That is the business end of a reusable Reliant orbiter.
Wow.
Then we were entrusted with another job.
I reveal to you the legend.
You spanner.
What? That's where it goes on the
But
wing.
think what it's going to look like when it's up there, pointing upwards.
Brilliant.
Upside down. As night fell, the most delicate and risky part of the operation began. Attaching the Reliant space orbiter to the rockets and fuel tank.
Not kidding, this bit is genuinely very scary because as they're mounting it up, and it's quite complicated, all the linkages, if the shuttle clonks it and bends any of the release mechanisms, it won't come off, and then the shuttle and the tank will come down.
Should we go over and help?
I think not.
Did you hear that really unnatural thing he said just now?
What?
Right, come on lads, let's get this Robin. Oh, ladder's coming out.
Again, at NASA, they don't keep a step ladder on the launch pad. One small step ladder. Don't stop laughing, they get really cross.
Finally, the Robin was attached and the completed space shuttle made for a truly awesome sight. Everything was looking good. But later, in our suite at the local Ritz Sheraton, I was a worried man. Hammond?
What?
What do you think the chances are of it actually working?
It'll work.
It's just that, you know, when we do these big things, they usually end in some sort of massive disaster. I'd quite like this one to work.
Well, it's up, it's built, but it's worth a quick reminder of exactly what is going to happen.
Absolutely. We've got 8.5 tons of rocket thrust to push that thing off the ground at about 1,000 feet. The two solid rocket boosters will be empty. They will fall away and come down on parachutes, doing about 100 miles an hour then.
Yeah, it'll continue accelerating to about 140. Then at about 3,000 feet, the orbiter itself will detach from the main body. That's when Steve, the pilot, takes control. It's his job to glide it in. He has the option of firing 3 rockets to extend that glide. He'll then put it down on the deck on the landing strip and prove that it's a reusable craft.
Yeah.
Of course, all that we've just said is just words.
Words,
Because
yep.
to be honest, who knows?
The last few hours were taken up with final preparations, and with such an ambitious project as this, the complexity of the onboard systems was simply staggering. Each electronic component had to talk to every other electronic component at exactly the right time.
There have been 1 or 2 delays. Most of these are of an electrical nature. There's a long wire leading from launch control down to the rocket, and unfortunately that had a break in it somewhere.
James, a cow ran through it.
Yeah, OK, but that's all sorted. We are now fueling the bird. And once that's done, there can be no delays. It's full of fuels. They're going to have to light that candle.
Yeah.
The tension now was almost unbearable. You could almost hear Jeremy preparing some intergalactic smugness. So, would it stay on course during the ascent? Would the rockets and fuel tank detach? And would Steve, who by the way had refused our kind offer of a bunker, be able to pilot the Robin down safely? In just a few seconds, we'd know.
Separate! Separate!
12 1,000. Separate! Right!
That's why
How are you going to use it again?